What's up, everybody? I'm gonna be breaking this commercial down with you guys really quick because I love it so much.
That's totally updated from the last shooter 6 months ago. Wow! What's this one?
And this is it. So if you don't know what you're watching right now, I'm gonna leave links down below to the original videos. This is a parody of a Sonic the Hedgehog commercial that appeared on television, I guess you could say, in the 90s. And it was basically, at that time, it was Sonic the Hedgehog versus the original Sonic the Hedgehog 1 versus Mario for NES. So they were, you know, it's a parody of that same commercial from the 90s, which, first of all, on just like a surface level, I love it. It's super nostalgic, but then there's so many little things that they bring up in this video. There's so many little conversations that I feel like I just had to like slow this down, go over this just to share it with you guys because it's so amazing.
Mania Plus from Sega, but they don't even use guns. Hey, look at this intense over-the-top violence.
I heard that one's the highest rated Sonic game in 15 years, and that game comes
So I'll stop it a couple of times.
So shiny and holographic.
When there's something...
Hey, over here, man, this one's got a green story and
significant
faceless protagonist made for hardcore gamers like you.
But this one's got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, even Mighty and Ray, plus all new Encore mode and 4-player split.
So, oh, I love that part. I love the part when he's just like, this has like a nameless, faceless protagonist for players like you. And this just speaks volumes about what's popular these days. Games like, it's basically going pretty ham at shooters, but it also says a lot about just the gaming industry today. But basically, yeah, games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, all that stuff, you are pretty much, you don't get ownership of like any kind of character or anything like that, really. You just kind of go through the motions. And they haven't really changed that formula in a very long time as far as like the shooter industry goes. I mean, Fortnite's the freshest thing we've had, and even Fortnite's getting a little stale these days.
Split screen.
Listen, kid, this one here is $59.99, and you can spend thousands more dollars on random loot boxes because we all know the more you spend, the better the game.
But this one's...
Yes. You can spend thousands more dollars on random loot boxes, saying so damn much about what's going on, what people are really talking about. This warms my heart because I feel like Sega knows what's up, man. They understand what's going on in the gaming industry. They're right there with us, you know what I'm saying? But that does say a lot that they're talking about, you know, spending thousands of dollars. Oh yeah, the more you spend on the game, the better it is. Yeah, right. And we've seen that so many times in just everything. I mean, every EA title now is coming under so much scrutiny for their loot boxes and how they're handling that. Destiny 2 is pretty much dead. No one supports that hot trash anymore. But it also speaks volumes of just kind of how Sega values their customer. Like they treat us like, they don't treat us like garbage like everybody else does. Like, Sega games do have DLC sometimes, but then they'll, like, most of the time what I've seen is they give it out for free. Like, you just download it for free, which I love, because you buy a Sega game and you like get the whole game. You don't have to buy pieces of it. You know, I mean, this is DLC, honestly, so it's funny that they bring that up, but I mean, they are selling it for a fair price from what I'm seeing. I mean, this is if you spend that $29.99 if you want to buy the whole game all over again, if you want to buy this physical purchase. But from what I heard, what I understand, they're going to be selling the DLC for like $4.99. So, I mean, that's way different from how other game developers kind of sell their product. You know, that's pretty much all I have to say about that.
It's got a 32-page art book and a Sega Genesis reversible cover.
I mean, that's nice too. That's actually really nice.
And all the stuff it comes with. You can't afford that, so let's just come on.
Whoa, it's only $29.99? I like Sonic Mania Plus, and it costs a lot less.
But kid, this game looks like it came out in the 90s. Don't you
Oh my god. See, just the fact that this line came up, kid, this game looks like it came out in the 90s. Like, that is awesome for so many reasons. But it also speaks a lot about, like, the game critic, like the game media outlets these days. They're so, I feel like they've grown up really fast because gaming is a huge industry now. It's overtaken Hollywood. Gaming is officially bigger than Hollywood nowadays. So basically, those media outlets become money for these developers, especially these AAA big developers. And I've honestly just stopped reading reviews. I don't trust them anymore because they're just so out of touch. I feel like all they play is the games that these AAA developers are sending them for free because they don't. I mean, basically, they don't understand why a game like Sonic Mania. What I've seen from a lot of articles is they don't understand why a game like Sonic Mania would do well today because of the graphics. Like, are you high on ketchup sauce or something? Because Sonic Mania, when it first came out in 2017, it definitely showed that graphics weren't a huge deal. Plus, oh my god, come on. On a whole other note, 2D sprites, that kind of graphics, they age like a fine wine. They just age better. 3D stuff ages like straight trash. Look at Sonic Adventure. It looks like garbage by today's standards, but you know. We could go over so many games and see which ones didn't age well. Look at anything on Nintendo 64. If it isn't Star Fox 64, it aged like dirt. And I don't know, how dare these game critics try to tell us anything? I just, that's all I gotta say.
You want to play the same generic games as everyone else?
No way.
Exactly.
I'll take Sonic Mania Plus.
I knew you'd say that.
Sonic Mania Plus.
The same generic games as everybody else. That's funny. Especially nowadays where everything's like a Fortnite clone, pretty much, or like a Call of Duty clone, or like an Overwatch clone. It's just like everybody's playing shooters. That's why I think this commercial was so dang brilliant. And it just made me laugh and made me warm inside. And I love it. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little video breakdown. Man, if I missed anything, forgot anything, let me know what you guys think. This was an awesome commercial. Keep it up, Sega. And I love how, like, oh man, this is just great. It's great. I love how is that Hoshida-san coming out in the end, right at the end of it? Can't forget that.
Get it from the back.
Whoa! Sega!
That's classic. That's classic. But yep, if you guys enjoyed this, want another one, just want to talk down below. Well, I love talking with you guys, so leave me a comment and we'll keep the discussion going. Until next time, it's been a pleasure. I'll catch you later.